คนไหนท้องอยู่คือต้องฟังเลยนะคะเราจะเล่าว่าตั้งแต่ตอนท้องทุกคนมันมีความกังวลมากมายเรื่องการดูแลครรภ์ใช่ไหมคะแล้วก็อาการต่างๆที่เราไม่รู้
Very simple. And then finally, What's up, my piano friends? Today I'm going to take you from zero piano experience to learning your first actual song on piano all in one lesson. And along the way, you're going to learn the basic fundamentals of piano and some tips to learn faster and shave years off your learning curve. And trust me, the song we're going to learn at the end of the video looks really impressive to your friends and family, even though it's actually ridiculously simple to play. There's going to be an easy cheat sheet that diagrams out everything so easy even a kindergartner can learn it. And make sure you stick around to the end to learn the biggest beginner mistake. And trust me, you do not want to make this mistake. It can literally add years to your learning time. All right, I'm excited. Let's get started. All right, so if you already know the names of the notes on piano, feel free to skip ahead, but if not, it's actually very simple. See, the piano looks like it has like a bajillion notes, but it's really just 7 notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then they just repeat. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, going up the entire keyboard. So first, we're gonna learn how to find the note D on the keyboard. So if you just look for any group of 2 black notes here, here, or here, the note in between these 2 black notes is always the note D. And it's actually very easy to remember because it actually kind of looks like a dog with 2 ears and the snout. So dog, D. Then we have 3 notes to the left of D, which if you know your alphabet is simply A, B, C, and then we have the note D. And of course, the 3 notes after D is E, F, G. And then it simply repeats A, B, C, D, and we have our dog, right? E, F, G, A, B, C, D, we have our dog, E, F, G. So it simply follows the alphabet up to G and then it repeats. So if I told you, for example, find a G on the keyboard, well, there's 2 ways to do it. First, you could find a dog. So let's say dog, note D, and then count up D, E, F, G, and here's our note G. Or you could do it the easy way, which is just to print off this simple cheat sheet, stick it on your piano, and you'll have it for any note you need to know. And by the way, on the same cheat sheet, if you scroll down to the bottom, there's also gonna be the simple patterns we're gonna use to learn our first song. So if I were you, I'd go download it now. We're gonna be using it the rest of the video. So click the link, put in your name and email, hit submit, and you can click here to download the cheat sheet. All right, now let's talk about basic C position. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right thumb and put it on the note C. So as you can see on the cheat sheet, here's a C. And then you can take your left pinky and you put it on the note C just below your thumb. So now we have our 2 C's, and the rest of your fingers are just going to line up on the next 4 notes. So we have C, D, E, F, G, C, D, E, F, G. And your hands are gonna stay in this C position for the rest of the video. All right, so let's start learning our first song, which uses the 4 simple patterns on the cheat sheet. All right, so let's start with pattern 1, and we're gonna play these 4 notes going up the keyboard. So as you can see, in the left hand, we're gonna start with pinky thumb, right? Just pinky, thumb. Try that on your own, pinky, thumb. And then on the right hand, we're gonna do thumb, middle. All right, try that. Thumb, middle. And so when we put them together, we have pinky, thumb, thumb, middle. Try that. Pinky, thumb, thumb, middle. And all we do is we repeat that pattern over and over. So pinky, thumb, thumb, middle, pinky, thumb, thumb, middle. And to smooth it all out, all you have to do is mash down the pedal with your foot and just hold it down the whole time. And if you have a piano with 3 pedals, we're gonna mash down the rightmost pedal, and then it's gonna sound smooth. And once you speed it up a bit, it's gonna sound like this. So pause the video now if you need to and practice that. Try repeating it over and over for a bit and get it in your fingers. All right, so now let's go back to the cheat sheet and look at pattern number 2. Now you'll notice it's the exact same as pattern number 1, except instead of playing our middle finger in our right hand, we just play our pointer finger. And you'll notice for all of these patterns, the first 3 notes are the same. It always goes pinky, thumb, thumb, and then the only thing that changes is this top note in the right hand. Everything else stays the same to make it nice and simple for you. So pattern number 2 goes like this: pinky, thumb, thumb, pointer. Try repeating that over and over and get it in your fingers. Pinky, thumb, thumb, pointer. And once you have that, we're gonna put these 2 patterns together. So we're gonna do pattern number 1 4 times, and then pattern number 2 4 times. So it's gonna sound like this. Pattern 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're gonna switch to pattern 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Already this is starting to sound pretty cool, right? So now let's go back to the cheat sheet and let's look at pattern number 3. And guess what? Pattern number 3 is the exact same as pattern number 1, right? It's just pinky, thumb,